in these final days of December and the first few days of January 2025, please. Closed off, not really wanting to deal with it. I think every person has anxiety. I think it's part of the human makeup, you know. It's one of our like biggest flaws, I think. You don't see, if you watch like tiny creatures running around like ants, you know, really busy, they're not kind of holding their head in their hands, are they, all stressed out? They're just doing the stuff that they need to do. I'd quite like to be a more thoughtless individual sometimes, like an organism as opposed to human, because it's just, I think it's like it can really like dictate your emotions when your circumstances. If you think about it, your circumstances are no different today how they were yesterday. Yet today you could be feeling dead positive, and yesterday you could have felt like you just got out on the wrong side of the bed. You felt really depressed and down about everything, and vice versa. Your circumstances haven't changed. It's all about your mind and your emotions. It's a big flaw in humans. The Two of Wands and the Ten of Wands. Right, the Two of Wands is stressing out about a choice. I wouldn't normally say stressing out about a choice, but with the Ten of Wands, that's the most burden a person can carry. So someone's been ignoring making a decision. Now they know they need to make the decision. They're like, oh, this is like too difficult. This is way too difficult. It's like when you've been putting it off, and then it's like, we can't put this off anymore because it's actually killing me. Like, lots of fire energy, no surprise there. Oh my god, are you about to make a move on someone, Leo? Wheel of Fortune upright with the Knight of Cups. Luck is on your side. The universe is putting their money on this, they're backing you. And you are taking your cup and offering it to someone. You're on the move, you're not just thinking about it. You know who you want to move towards. Don't Leos feel lucky pretty much all the time? It's part of your ego, it's part of your like pride. It's an apex predator and the king of the jungle. Very egotistical, Leo. Okay, in the challenge we've got the Queen of Swords. The Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords. I don't think you're going to be as lucky as what you're expecting. The Queen of Swords is not someone to mess with. She's saying, come on then, walk towards me and I'll take a swipe if you do. The Seven of Swords is sneaking around, strategizing, plotting against someone, being up to no good. And we've got the Ace of Swords, major clarity, the truth being exposed, a revelation, a confession. This person does not like you, I'm sorry to let you know. They're just waiting for you to betray them. Damn. Bet you weren't expecting that. The Nine of Cups, okay, personal satisfaction, being satisfied as an individual. The Two of Cups, each person is offering a cup, they feel the same about one another. The World card. It's the end of a phase. This person, this Queen of Swords, it's air energy, so it could be Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or they could have that heavily in their chart, or they're just exuding that quality about themselves. This person is concerned with the truth. They don't want any lies, they don't want any betrayal. They'd rather stab you first before you try to stab them. Because what they want is personal satisfaction. What they want is someone who loves them truly and equally. They don't want to be hurt. So they're prepared to shed blood, to make sure that they don't get burnt by you. Right, in the challenge position, we've got the Seven of Wands, which is this person going to be competitive with you. They're not going to take things lying down. They're determined, they're ambitious, and they're working against you. I'm sorry to let you know. What's going to be the outcome? Although I think we already can see what's coming. The Nine of Swords. They're going to be sleep lost over this. A lot of sleep lost over this. Queen of Cups reverse, someone who's blocked off or over emotional. The Moon, major for Pisces, pursuing anyway, walking forward anyway despite fear. King of Cups, we've got divine counterpart to what is going on. King of Cups upright, Queen of Cups reversed. This person may not trust you, but they might realise that they were wrong to not trust you. Three of Pentacles is refusing to cooperate. Judgment reversed, ignoring a call to action. They've been sleeping with the enemy and sabotaging, the wrong camp. And I don't think they realised they were doing it. They might have to eat the words or, run and put the fire out and change sides. The Fool reversed. Someone been stupid, someone been reckless. They jumped into the wrong camp, and set fire to the wrong camp. What's the nature of this relationship, please? Perhaps you are someone to trust now, Leo. Pay attention to the red flags. Don't run into their blade. Read the room and see what the vibe is before offering that big Leo heart of yours, because even if you've changed or you're someone to trust, this person doesn't know that. They don't see that. And it might be you're doing, or it might be someone else is doing, but you don't want to run into their blade. That's a lot of advice. What part of you is apologising for your truth? Why? Today, be proud of your truth. Catch yourself when you want to apologise or withhold parts of it. You never know whose life you will change when you are brave enough to speak it. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. That's, oh my God, that works so well, because we had Pisces the Moon, didn't we? For this Queen of Cups who's reversed. We've got Pisces the Moon, and you're upright, you're an empath, and this person's been far from that. Be the lighthouse that shines on the courage that lives in all of us. This will give others permission to speak their own truth. There's room for all of us. You're kind of keeping quiet, Leo, and I think it's made this person think you're scheming, but you're very tight-lipped over what's going on in that big heart of yours and what's going on in that big head of yours as well. Be courageous and share what's going on with you with more people. Okay, courage is contagious. What is the most limiting belief keeping me from what I want right now? What story are you telling yourself when you think about your dreams? What is the first limiting thought that comes to your mind? If you are not living the life you desire, it's because a part of you doesn't believe that it's possible. It's time to upgrade. Look your belief in the eye. Where did it come from? What new belief are you ready to adopt in its place? How will this change your results? Remember, your belief is the root of your result. Own it, heal it, upgrade it. Until we can receive with an open heart, we'll never really give with an open heart. When we attach judgment to receiving help, we knowingly or unknowingly attach judgment to giving help. You might be too proud, Leo, to admit when you could do with a helping hand, okay, or when you would like some advice, or when you would like some tips on how to achieve something. You feel like you want to be the one with all the answers, you want to be the one that's helping others, and actually there's nothing wrong with getting a mentor, there's nothing wrong with getting someone to coach you or train you, there's nothing wrong with getting someone who's lived on the planet more years, or proven themselves with a successful business, or proven themselves with a successful marriage, or proven themselves with, you know, keeping their body right. There's nothing wrong with going to someone and asking them, how did you do that? Or like, you know, how do you think I can make this better? Like, that's being healthy, that's taking accountability, and it's being open-minded and getting some fresh ideas, getting some fresh insight. People collaborate and come together because you can't do everything yourself, and no one's ever expected you to do that except for you. You know what the scariest fucking thing is, being a new parent? And I haven't got children, but I've watched so many people that I love have children, and it is terrifying having your first child because you haven't got a clue how to parent, but you become a parent. You are going to become the best version of you just by walking forward and doing it and admitting that you don't necessarily know what you're doing and accepting help from others, okay? Today, your soul action, Leo, your homework, ask someone for help and receive it with an open heart. Don't judge them and don't judge yourself. I ask for what I want and I'm open to receiving it. What am I looking for outside myself that is already within me? Are you looking for more guidance, confidence, peace, wisdom, love, or something else? When we search outside of ourselves, we can become overwhelmed, frustrated, and never feel quite good enough. It's time to go inward and find everything that you seek. All the answers you need lie within you. Today's soul action: breathe in your favourite essential oil. Inhale deeply into your belly. Drop your shoulders and spend some time hanging out with your soul today. Ask for what you need and be ready for the answers. What do I believe about money? Do my beliefs match my dreams? How does your relationship with money affect your current situation? Do you believe that you are worthy? Do you believe you are capable? Do you trust money? Does money trust you? Money is an energy, it ebbs and flows. You are worthy of it, and it's your responsibility to heal your relationship with money as part of your waking up to the whole of you and your purpose. Today's soul action: take a deep dive into your belief system around money. Are there any beliefs that you need to upgrade to create the results you are wanting most in your life? Write out your money story. Is it time for a sacred shift? What will your next chapter be? Fill in the blank. I am grateful to money because. Something about. I want to say something about money because you might have seen me explain this before, but I haven't done it for a while. But part of sacred geometry, and this is in like very religious, spiritual surroundings. Sacred geometry. Oh, thanks for like, hi, Slayer of Demons. Um, there's no beginning and there's no end on sacred geometry. Okay, it's all interwoven, it's all interconnected, it's infinite. Okay, money in our planet, in our universe, energy is not created nor is it destroyed. That's just a fact. Okay, it's the same with money. It's just swirling around the universe. You can reach out and get yourself some money anytime you want. It's about putting out CVs and getting a job. It's about thinking about what a boss wants to see and making yourself that, you know. It's about thinking about and talking to other people about what professional qualifications or skills or trades you could do. Could you go and retake GCSEs at night school? What is it that you can arrange in a 3D sense that is going to level you up? Because it's all out there waiting for you. Okay, it's literally all. I'm going to put that back out. And then, this kind of sacred geometry, this is what you see in churches, it's what you see in religious settings. It has no beginning, it has no end. Okay, and if you're good at science, you'll know that energy cannot be created nor can it be destroyed, and money is just energy. Okay, it's swirling around and you just have to reach out and get it. But this thing about advice and asking for help, great minds put together come up with amazing things. So collaborate with people. Don't be a lone wolf. You don't need to do that. Come together with your community, and create something brilliant. Put your minds together and come up with a strategy. Because maybe your money problems are a massive block to you getting someone to trust you. If you don't trust yourself, how can you expect anyone else to trust you? It's fair, right? You get your ducks in a row, and then someone will feel like, yes, I can put myself like in their hands because they trust themselves. Now I trust them. Let's get some mindful messages. That's a lot of advice, but someone needs it out there. Releasing anger. Anger is a natural emotion, but I recognise that holding on to it can be toxic for me. I look at the person who has caused me pain and see them as the human being they are. I release the anger I feel and freeing myself and expanding to love. You might have someone in your past, someone important to you, like a figurehead of the family, or someone that should have been a figurehead, or someone that should have given you a better start in life. You could be really angry and think, well, this is what I get because of that, but it's not something you need to kind of live with and just accept. Like, your lifestyle can be upgraded today by turning on the laptop and making up a CV, by doing a bit of research, looking at what salaries you get, asking around friends, having to think about who earns a good wage and what is it they do. Um, I read a really good book called The Year of Living Danishly, and it's written by Helen Russell. And in the second year that she's, sorry, no, it was that one. It's that, yeah, her and her husband lived in London, they're a professional couple, and, you know, they had like a decent lifestyle, so they thought. But she talks about this concept called Kaizen, where you're trying to do a little each day to kind of move in the direction that you want to be. And that's what you need to do, Leo. If you just kind of look at something as an immense task that can't be achieved, then you won't achieve it. But if you make plans and make a strategy and a goal, and then you start doing incremental sensible moves towards it, you will get there. There's no way that you can't, because it's sure and steady. It's slow and steady wins the race. You haven't got to be the first to do something, or you're not going to bother. It's not about getting to that finish line. Like, life is a huge, long journey, and it's a lesson. You can take your whole life to learn lessons like this. So just start thinking about what it is that you need to do and are prepared to do to get to where you want to be. You know, find a route and then start working on it. Well, if you know that you don't want crazy working hours, then you know you need a 9 to 5. If you know that sitting at a desk makes you want to, you know, gouge your eyes out, then don't do a desk job. You can, you know, you can literally go through a process of elimination and get rid of the things that are just non-negotiables. But you need to you tend to need to work for another workplace, even if you've got an idea of having your own business. You need to do that on the quiet, you know, and have that steady income coming in to pay bills, you know, while you're building up that business or whatever. And you can't be so prideful and think that you're better than the people you're working for. They got to where they got to because they're good at what they do, you know. So be humble and be prepared to learn. What else? What else can I pull? When's Leo gonna get love? When will Leo have love in their life? Okay, that was an accident. When will Leo have love in their life? Don't force it, okay? I think you're going to go through a really important process of learning, and you know, when you learn things like this, you master the universe and you become someone that can then guide others. If you don't feel like you're very good at guiding others, you know, you still got some stuff to learn, then look forward to the day that you can guide others with wisdom and from a place of knowing. And it's through these experiences. There's no one on this planet that hasn't been someone thinking, what career path do I enter? Like, how do I get there? Everyone starts off like that, and sometimes we revisit that crossroads multiple times. You're at a crossroads right now, and when you come out of it, you're going to be a better person through it. You know, we don't grow and evolve when things are going great. We grow and evolve through the tough times, you know, as a result of tough times and coming out of them. So enjoy the challenge. You know, you're Leo the Lion, your fire energy, so enjoy the challenge of finding your purpose, finding your direction. In fact, let me get you some like true life purpose cards. To see where your skills lie. So this might help point you in a direction. What is Leo's true life's purpose, please? Give me some cards to point Leo in the right direction. What does Source know that Leo is fantastic at? Leo is the best at. Children. Your life purpose involves helping, teaching, and healing children. You may never have considered something like that, or it may be something that you are ready for now. A lot of young people, whether you know this or not, would look up to you if you were to work with them. Anything else, please? I think, when it comes to children, we're kind of gentler with them and we forgive them for a lot of things, and you would probably understand that children, especially very young children, will love you for who you are. They will tell you thank you for, being who you are, and they'll tell you all kinds of things about yourself, and you'll learn to love life through them and know that you are valid. You are I don't know why I'm thinking about football, but in a football stadium, you have a season ticket in this crazy thing that we call the universe. You're welcome, you're valid, and a lot of people look up to you. If you work with children, you'll see the world through their eyes and you'll have a lot of compassion, loving compassion for them, as they try to walk or try to potty train or they meet different milestones. And you'll just feel the love, and you'll have a much higher vibration. You'll know that you deserve encouragement, you deserve praise, you deserve forgiveness. Okay, same with animals. Animals are intensely grateful for any work you do with them. There's a lot of reward from working with animals. You understand animals and communicate with them intuitively. Trust your inner guidance, as the animals are part of your life's work. So you could be a Leo that hasn't yet explored working with animals, or you may already work with animals. Body work. You could be a Leo that is amazing, okay, at cultivating a great body, great physique. Your life purpose involves body work such as massage therapy, energy healing, physical therapy, or exercise training. Okay, so utilize those skills. It could be that you complement, a couple of those skills, helping children to understand fitness better, change the lives of, there's so many kids who are overweight and they have really low self-esteem because of it, because their family have kind of got a lifestyle where they overeat and it just, the weight creeps up, doesn't it? Maybe they don't have parents who are really active. So by being compassionate and being friendly with young people who are clearly overweight, because you're actually giving them your time and you look the way that you do with this amazing physique, they will think I can be like them, I can be like that person, or I'm inspired by that person, or I'm motivated by that person. They still value me even though I'm overweight, because we place so much value on looks and we place too much self-esteem on what our physique is like, and it should be improved, but we have to know that we're worthy anyway. With animals, you might find that you become someone who retrains, in the nutrition of animals or exercising animals. You could find a way to combine all three things, where children are motivated to exercise because of animals. Walking animals or running with animals could motivate children who don't like traditional forms of exercise like gym classes, or they don't like PE, or they don't like competitive sport. Just by working outdoors with animals and walking animals will keep them fit. Does that make sense? alternative ways to being compassionate towards young people can heal you, and you can understand it will mirror back to you that you are worthy, you are valid. Whatever you are good at, you know, share that with other people and they will thank you. Especially children and animals, they will thank you so, so, so much. Is there anything I haven't pulled? What is your future person going to love about you? Because I feel like I've just told you off today. Oh my god, how freaky is that? You make me feel like a kid again. That's freaky that just came out. Someone's gonna like crush on you, and they're gonna feel like a teenager again. They're gonna feel like they can't function around you. Because you are very handsome, whether you're male or female. You're very handsome, you're very like apex predator. But when you're like humble, it makes you a triple threat because you've got the body, you've got the ego, but you've got the humility and that groundedness and that reliability and that safety that people need to feel like they can trust you, like they can rely on you, like you're not afraid to share your heart and open up that big, beautiful mind and that heart, as well as be, you know, someone who on like looks is like impressive. You need to be safe for people to be around. They need to feel that they can trust you and see your childlike side, your compassionate, your loving, compassionate side, your calm side. When you're creative and you're carefree and you're happy, you become more creative, you become a problem solver, you become unstoppable because you're magnetic, and then success comes. Especially if you do anything for others or if you get in touch with your spirituality. You know, there's nothing to say that you can't provide any spiritual kind of element to this as well. It's spiritual work, it's light work when you help others, and the universe rewards that with success. If you watch Simon Squibb on TikTok, he's very motivating to people who want to be entrepreneurs. And if you've got an idea, you know, he helps you to set it up. But it's just very like, come on, you know, like just do it. Just don't assume that you're gonna fail. Just it's important to do it, you know, to try, to have a go, to like. And he's not saying though like do something that's a million to one shot in the dark. He's saying usually when you do something where you've got a natural talent for something and you use that natural talent to help people, you will be rewarded in business because people observe that, they like it, they want to help you achieve it. The universe does the same. It observes you trying to help people and it does the same. It rewards you, okay, with whatever you've been asking for, that comes in. That's why some people get loads of aces in their readings, is because they've been helping others lately. I don't think there's anything else. No, there's nothing else to pull out, so I'm going to leave that there, Leo. And we'll go on to Virgo.